Alright guys, what is up? I'm back with some more videos from the Sonic Hacking Contest 2019. I played Sonic Return of Metal and is made by Metal Shadow Productions. Now this game has 12 playable acts and about 5 playable zones. And the first one of the game is Metallic Bass. Now when I first saw the title, I was excited because I thought, hey, maybe this is the same one from Sonic Mega Mix. But it's not, it's completely different. It actually looks more like the first stage from Metal Sonic Hyperdrive 4.0 with the blue and purple colors. So it's Green Hill and he heavily modified it. Like, it looks extremely different. He put a lot of Neo Metal Sonic statues all over the place. All the textures and everything is different, and I didn't even realize that it was a hack of Green Hill till maybe like I was towards the very end when I started platforming over these spikes. I did find this one weird bug where if I would try to climb up like certain ledges, I would just clip through the whole stage and fall to my death. You'll actually see that at least once in this video. I'm pretty sure I caught it once when recording. It's not too bad. I'm sure it's something that could easily be fixed, and it's probably only gonna happen when you use Knuckles, because like I said, it's like when you climb up, you know, from using Knuckles wall climb, and then it just something bugs out, causes you to clip through. Now this stage is it's pretty fun. I feel like sometimes it could be a little bit trolly. Like I feel like I found myself doing leaps of faith, and there's also a lot of bottomless pits, so it just makes it even scarier. Now this zone got 2 acts, and both of them have bosses. The first boss is the same first boss that you fight from Sonic Mania Green Hill Act 1, and then the second boss is like this remodeling of the egg golem to be like a giant Metal Sonic, and I thought it was pretty cool, and cool Metal Sonic music kicked in as well when you're fighting him. I think this stage is pretty okay. If I could change anything, I would make it so that some of the platforms are raised higher or that they elevate themselves higher. This way you don't have to have all of these leaps of faith. And I would say this zone feels the most completed out of all of them. Now the next one up is pretty funny because as soon as I landed in this stage, the first thing that came to my mind was Null Space. And that's the exact name of the stage, was Null Space. So I thought it was pretty funny. Anyway, I didn't spend much time in this stage. It seemed pretty cool at first, but I was going through these tubes and everything, and then like these weird things just kept jumping out of nowhere, these cubes, and it just kept one-shotting me. There was no rings to get, and I kind of got game over. I was just getting frustrated. I was just thinking, man, I don't know if this stage is incomplete, if this is trolly or what, but I just didn't spend too much time on it. Looks like it's got a lot of potential. Maybe I'll go back to it later in my own time, but yeah. Okay, so the next stage after that, the third one, is Wing Fortress. This is a stage from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Genesis and the Sega Mega Drive. And this stage, I gotta say, I really like it. I like the original one, and I like this remaking of the stage as well. And he added, a bunch more loops, and it's got some speed to it. There's a lot of parts where it's like it's automated, but it doesn't overstay its welcome. I think it's a nice fitting for the stage. When you get to the area where you're gonna fight Dr. Eggman, where he has that machine where it shoots down beams, instead you can see that the place is already shut down, but you can see like the platforms that you used to fight it still sitting there, and I thought it was just a nice touch to see that. So as I'm playing this with Knuckles, I was actually kind of intimidated because at the beginning, when I tried to jump up on a certain platform, I couldn't even reach it because, Knuckles can't jump as high as Sonic and Tails. So I thought, oh man, I'm going to have some trouble with this stage. But it actually turned out pretty well. I was able to climb some walls in areas where I couldn't make the jump high enough, and it was the point where I was able to glide over a large portion of the stage as well. So I felt like Knuckles was a really good fit for this stage. He was the first character highlighted, so that's why I picked him for the entire demo, to be honest. Once you reach the end, you'll make it to the area where you have the flying battery zone boss from the original Mania, where the junk and everything starts crushing up and you have to hit that magnet before you get squished. I had to wait a little bit longer as Knuckles, because like I said, he can't jump as high. But yeah, everything still worked out. Good stage, one of the better ones out of this demo, I would say. The Act 2 is just absolutely beautiful. Like this cool music kicks in. I think it might be by T. Lopes. It's got like this nice interior. It just looks really good. I got these vibes of like Mega Man X3, like in the background, and it just man, I really like this stage. It was really good. One thing I gotta say though is the boss. The boss at the end, he used that it looked like this construction worker robot. I can't remember which stage he's from, but he throws that wrench, and oh, he's from the Ore Ocean stage. This boss, and he raises those platforms, so he's like hiding in the wall, and you can't hit him. And like only when he swoops down after he throws the wrench, you could hit him. And it's like you just gotta wait for him to come out. And honestly, my guy, it was so boring. You gotta fix that. Like, it was so boring. Like, I was sitting there, and then like I was just bored, and then eventually he just hit me with the wrench and knocked me off the cliff, because I was just that bored with the boss. Like, please fix that. Other than that, I would say this zone is really good. Like I said before, it's one of my favorites out of this demo. And yeah. Now Sandopolis, man, when I seen this stage, I was like, wow, why why would he add this stage? But it's not really that bad. I think the ghosts shoot bullets at you, which is pretty funny. It didn't have the tedious. I didn't feel like there was a lot of the tedious. We had to jump in the sand and constantly spam the jump button to reach where you needed to go. That was pretty annoying in the original Sandopolis, and I felt like that just really wasn't too present in this stage. So thumbs up to him for that. So yeah, I'm not gonna say he made Sandopolis fun, but he definitely made it less tedious and less boring. Now this stage has the same boss as the Flying Battery Zone boss, Act 2's boss, with that guy who throws the wrench. Now in this one it's easier because he's not clipping through the wall, having the wall block him or anything. So I was just able to, you know, beat him up, tear him up real quick, and that was it. It only had one act, so that was pretty much the end of the demo. There was a aquatic ruin stage in there as well, but I believe you have to like check in like the secrets tab or something like that. I actually didn't get to cover it. I didn't realize till after I made this video. But maybe I'll go back to it later, since I really like Aquatic Ruin. I really like that stage from Sonic 2. I think it's really good. One thing I also want to say is that I love how he placed the giant rings for the special stages in the game. You know, a lot of times when you see these demos, the giant rings just aren't present, or if you do see them, they're already like blanked out as if you used them already. So they're there. I found quite a few of them without even like looking too hard. I felt like I was just being a little bit explorative because it was my first time playing the stages. I felt like they weren't, you know, placed in these areas. It was like, wow, you had to look it up online in order to find them. I felt like it was really good placement of the giant rings, and I felt like he placed enough of them as well. The clipping issues, where sometimes you just clip through the wall and fall off the stage to your death. And I'm gonna have to say that boss in the Flying Battery Zone Act 2 that's hiding in the walls. Oh, that guy. Those things are just what stood out to me the most, that annoyed me in this demo. Now, the things that I really liked is the inclusion of the giant rings and their placement. I really like the music, and I love the way he utilized like so many gimmicks in these stages. From like, even though I didn't play a lot of No Space, like he did, he had the tubes and everything going on. I thought that was really good. And in Scrambled Egg, I think he did something like that as well. He just had like so many gimmicks, like the No Space, when he had you stick to the chemical plant zone, the gooey thing, and then it transported you to another tube and then sent you through that. I thought that was so cool. Like, stuff like that, we need more things like that. So overall, I think this demo is good. You should try it. Things that I did not like about it was I felt like I was making a lot of leaps of faith, and the combination of that with a lot of bottomless pits just made the game a bit less fun. And that boss hiding in the walls of the Flying Battery Zone 2 was very boring. Please don't make your bosses like that, like where you just have to just wait forever just to land a single hit and then just wait some more. It's not cool. Things I liked was the music, and I loved the gimmicks. I just love the way, like, even though I didn't play a lot of Null Space, I love the way that he utilized the chemical plant gooey stuff for you to stick to, and then that would transport you into another tube, and that would transport you to the next area. I thought that was really cool. There's a lot of cool gimmicks in this game, such as like the loops in the Wing Fortress as well. And I also like the Egg Golem being transformed into Metal Sonic, even though like the sprites and everything was a bit messed up, like the hurt boxes and stuff. I don't think there was really much he could do about that, but it's just the Egg Golem, not too much of a difficult boss anyway. But yeah, I thought it was really cool when Metal Sonic popped out, you know, as the Egg Golem, and then his music was playing. It was really cool. So yeah, I say definitely go check it out. There's so many cool entries at the Sonic Hacking Contest this year, and I know I'm so late with getting to all of them, but they are just all so cool, like the most of them. You should really try it out. The link for this one will be in the description below. I'll see you guys later. Peace.